The Real Monica Adams Show is brought to you by Exist Stretch. Stop by for your free consultation and 30-minute introductory stretch today.
Chuck's favorite thing.
Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't, you know.
Folks, you know, sometimes we talk about Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, and it's Chuck and myself. I actually called you my co-host today in what I wrote.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wow.
He's famous.
But it also says that sometimes Wet Your Whistle Wednesday is with a cast of characters.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you they are.
They're like, hey,
Fit that
Monica,
bill.
you just met us and you're calling us a cast of characters. Well, let me give you a little background first. For those of you that have never been a part of Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, we do this with Chuck every other Wednesday, live from Defiance Ridge Vineyards, which is where we are right now. On the alternate Wednesdays, you never know what we're going to do. We might be talking about wine. We could be talking about bourbons and scotches and tequilas or mocktails, we've said before. But if you've never been out here, tell them where you're located.
Oh, we're located in a beautiful town, Defiance, Missouri, out on Highway 94, just as you get into Defiance.
And it's the very first winery that you'll come up to. And again, we're all about supporting. There's multiple wineries and just wonderful businesses out here. You took this over how many years ago?
2017.
I cannot believe it's almost, you are 9 years into this.
We are. You know, we're getting ready to try to build this new building, and boy, do we have a lot of work on this property to do to build it. But taking an old septic system and putting a new one in, the cost is just astronomical.
I know you're going to use that word.
Oh my God, it's like 10% of the building, you know.
He's got a vision though, and he's excited for what is to come for all of you. So Chuck, you've probably seen with me over the years, and as you're just signing on this morning, or this afternoon, see I always say this morning because I'm on every morning at 7 a.m. On Wednesdays at 4 o'clock is what we do with this, and we would love to know where you're watching from. You can tell us what you're raising a glass of, or if you're jealous because you still have about another hour of work and you're like, okay, when can I get home? So Chuck, let's introduce us to your guests.
Good friend, known the Bissonettes since probably 2008 or 9.
When you first opened Jim?
Yep.
Oh, first open channel.
We were
Okay.
there on their first day.
Yes, they were, and I've known them for a long time. They're great folks. Went to France with us on our little trip down to Seine, and they just do things that you can't believe they do for the community. Phil's got his own little private little stash bar at home that sometimes if you're lucky enough you get to go. But that's all I'll say about it. But they're fabulous people, and I just thought it would be a good idea since they have the introduction to our guest tonight from San Giacomo, and I thought it'd be a good idea.
Well, and let's talk about that. For those who've never been before, tell them where you're from.
Originally from New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire.
Oh, really? That's where my best friend's from. How crazy
Your
is
best
that?
friend's from Manchester?
Michelle Harmon is her name.
Michelle Harmon.
I would freak out if she's from Manchester, New Hampshire.
outta here.
I am not
Get outta
kidding.
here.
That's crazy.
That's pretty weird. We're off to a good start.
Megan,
Megan, are you
We're off to a
listening to
good
this?
start. Park the car in the garage.
oh my
No,
gosh.
we're not from Boston. We're not from Boston.
Well, we're looking at we're looking at the website, by the way. For those that would want to come visit, tell them where your winery is.
Oh, we're the air show people.
Yeah, we're air show people.
Oh,
We don't
no,
have
sorry,
We
yes.
just come to the winery a lot.
Yes,
like about a few times a week.
Talking about their
Oh, their winery.
Their winery is in Sonoma.
We are gonna visit about that winery. You're actually doing a wine dinner
gonna-
here tonight, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing it with Megan, and
Doug.
I've been to the vineyard, to the winery. It's a huge place. What, 1,600 acres plus?
Oh my Lord! And you've had that how long?
It belongs to the family that owns it, but Megan works for it.
Yeah,
So.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
San Giacomo family is a fourth generation grower in Sonoma Valley.
And have you
it's
been?
Fantastic.
yes.
Oh yeah.
How many times?
Just
A few times.
we helped harvest. After
Yes,
we got
we helped
practice
harvest,
harvesting here, we
Yeah.
were able to go help harvest out
And
there.
that, they
and-
do the real thing
fun.
there.
Yes.
So.
And by the way, for those of you that haven't been here, they do tons of different wine dinners. You just had a wine member event just a couple of weeks ago.
Yep. And we had, I think we had nearly 90 people at that one. It worked out pretty well.
And so if you haven't been, by the way, you can go onto the website, Defiance Ridge Vineyards website, or follow them on social media to get tickets in advance and to reserve those because they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So they're actually setting up for that tonight. I drove through and was heading out to Lake St. Louis and saw all the signs about the air show, so we're going to talk about that. So if you have not been to that, you are missing out. Our aspiring meteorologists that we have on.
Missed out.
Yeah.
Because it's over.
That's what I said. You've missed out. Yes.
Meteorologist.
Monday and Friday, our aspiring meteorologist, he had not been, and he is 16 years old. So we showed a bunch of videos and pictures from the air show, and he was just in awe, and he was just describing it like right over his head, and I'm like, no, it's the most fascinating thing. So yeah, if you have not been, you have to go to something like this because it really is mind-blowing. But can you estimate about how many people were there?
Oh, well, can we on a?
Yeah.
I mean,
Breaking news.
I would say, I don't know.
Well,
it's safe to say.
we sell 25,000 tickets a day, and we sold out both days.
Wow.
Yeah,
you
so-
had great weather.
Plus, we obviously we're 1,000 volunteers that come, plus exhibitors and
plus everybody else in the valley and all the unauthorized, well,
Folks.
parties
off the
and
side, in the
and
parking
and maybe
lot,
people
so,
watching it from Defiance Ridge.
Yeah.
There's probably 100,000 people
In
by
the
the
area,
time you.
certainly.
Wow. And again, it
just
always depends when you're having an air show on how the weather is, if there's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
great turnout or not, or
No
even
doubt.
if you can do what you're doing. And
We don't worry about that at all.
You did. You had beautiful weather.
was
We always
I
know
drove
it's gonna be
through,
perfect.
and I just saw people
perfect.
lined up everywhere,
Everywhere.
cars everywhere. It was interesting. I was watching church, the crossing, online, and heard them say we're only going to have a 9 a.m. mass at the Chesterfield because we got to get out of this
Such a
parking lot.
long air show.
That
They are
church
very
is great to
supportive.
work. We
Thank you
cannot
very
do
much.
it if they don't agree to do that.
Oh.
They're in a
in
sterile
Sherlock's.
area that you can't be in. So yeah, they're
Very
a great
supportive.
partner.
We appreciate
the church is awesome.
Yeah,
actually,
well,
there's
they were
several
going on and on. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, if you don't know about this, you got to get over to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys took this on how many years ago?
It started. We had to start talking about it in 2011.
Wow.
But our
Yeah.
first event was 2014.
2014. 12 years you've been doing this?
It's been hard to believe.
But the
Yes.
vision of it started in 11?
We helped with the prior show that ended in 2007. That was a St. Louis County run event. Always featured the Blue Angels, and it was every year. And we were not, I guess we were not organizers. We were not on the executive
Producer of it.
team. We were just volunteers in various parts of that event. And then it went away. I worked at Spirit Airport my whole life and fueled military airplanes, and the Blue Angels would stop in for fuel like twice a year. And they would say, didn't there used to be an air show here? And
Yeah.
I said, yes, it's gone. I'm like, what do you mean it's gone? I'm like, it's gone. Like, the people are gone. The county doesn't want to do it anymore.
Oh, I was just going to say why.
Yeah, because
It had run its course.
It had run its course. It-
Okay.
It was
17 years.
done. They gave
Oh, they did it for 17 years?
Yeah.
Again, if you're just
Yeah.
tuning in, wet your whistle. You never know who we're going to be joined by, but we're talking about the air show that just took place in Chesterfield. So Phil and Laura Bissonnette, they're the ones behind this. Again, the vision in 11, and then you started it 9 years ago. So have you seen this incredible growth? And by the way, how is it different from the one that was run by the county?
This is only a week, 2 days. So Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5. So 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The
each
county
day.
event was always Labor Day weekend. It was 3 days.
And included concerts and evening activities.
Elephants and
Elephant.
Ferris
Carnival
wheels,
How did I miss out on the
tigers,
elephants?
and, it was a full-blown circus with
we are all
but
about
it
STEM.
evenings.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
How did I miss that?
I remember that.
We are all about STEM.
Trapeze, so we did it differently.
No
Boeing,
elephants.
Yeah.
it is obviously presented by Boeing because they're our primary sponsor. They're fantastic, great partner. But we went after the STEM Expo.
I
so,
love that.
Yeah, it's-
Again, so for people
Yeah.
who are not familiar with STEM, make sure that they understand that.
science, technology, engineering, and math.
And I love it. And I've done a lot with young students that are going
That's
into
great.
that, and we need more of you, by the way.
Definitely,
I
yes.
love that you were tied into that. You mentioned
Yes.
something, though, that I love, and I want to make sure we hit on it one more time. Volunteers.
Oh, 1,000
yeah.
of them. Thank goodness.
All of us
yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Right.
all of us. We're all, the organization is all volunteer based.
That's
So
incredible.
No one gets a paycheck.
It's a very
labor-
large
labor
show.
love.
I don't know if there's any other show in the country that has this large a show that is all volunteer.
All volunteers.
Yeah.
No, that's incredible.
amazing.
So,
Passion.
how many do you have?
It's over 1,000.
Yeah,
volunteers?
1,100, 1,200.
But let's go back 9 years ago. How many did you have then?
Probably
Every family,
700,
friends, we have
800.
people
Oh, you
from all
did?
over come over. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't. It was great. It was awesome. We expected 22,000 people.
And
We didn't cap the ticket sales because typically you don't do that at an air show. And we learned quickly that every venue has a cap. Or
It has a
supposed to have a
capacity.
cap, right?
You're
We learned
busting at the
that. That's
seams.
right.
We probably had 100,000 people.
Wow.
there.
So we
And
stopped
in year
all of us
one.
were like,
Well, you can obviously tell that people were wanting
They
it.
were anxious.
Yes.
The first time the Blue Angels had been here since 2007.
And can we just talk about them because they're fascinating.
so
by the way.
amazing.
I'm so upset. I
80th
missed
anniversary.
out.
80th
This
You
was.
missed out.
This was the
No,
80th
because there was an opportunity for me to go up with them.
Oh.
And I don't remember what conflict there was. This was
How
when
did
I
you
was.
screw that up?
Right.
No.
Can I please have an opportunity again and put it back on the
We'll
plate?
put you on the
You
list.
can.
Oh my
Go ahead,
gosh.
we'll put you on the list.
Seriously, I have colleagues that have gone up and I have colleagues that have not done very well up with them.
That happens.
It's
I think
tough.
it would be
It's tough.
amazing.
You would do great.
Have you ever been able to go up
No,
with
we
them?
just we cannot, but we give our
okay.
other people the opportunity to do it.
So now I have an in. Please
Yes,
make
you,
it
you
happen.
have an in. Yes, you do.
I mean, you might have it in.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
We have
For
to
sure you got that, huh?
Oh, okay, absolutely. So my
Yes.
husband's just off camera, by the way.
Yes.
If you're just tuning in, you see it scrolling below. Phil and Laura Bissonnette, they just put on the air show that hopefully you all had a chance to go to. And if you are working right now or you're listening to this as you're driving home, drop in a comment later about how incredible they were, how they put that on, and then just seamlessly. Jim just said give props to the ground crew.
Oh, absolutely. That's.
I mean-
Oh, thank you very much for saying that.
That's fantastic because everybody sees the airplanes, they see everything that goes on. They don't realize we got people working right now. Grant and Barry got all the equipment. We have truckloads and truckloads of ground support equipment come in. We're not a joint
Yeah.
base. We're not a Navy base. We're not an Air Force base.
Right.
We cannot support fighter squadrons at Spirit of St. Louis Airport. We have a little bit there to get by, but we cannot support a team. So Scott Air Force Base, leadership there, Colonel Collins,
Thank you all. Thank you,
they
Scott.
gave us all their stuff. Boeing gave us all their stuff. 126
It's fantastic.
air refueling wing at Scott Air Force Base gave us their stuff. If they don't do that,
Yeah.
we cannot have this. And then it takes
Volunteers to help.
organizers,
coordinate.
volunteers on our end to make all that happen and coordinate it and get it delivered and work
Your
in
FBO
this.
signature flight. They did a
yeah.
fantastic job.
Do you literally start, I mean, you take a breath and go, oh, wow, that was incredible, but start working like right now again for next year?
We'll take a couple.
A couple weeks, but we've already requested the Blue Angels for 2028.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to
And-
put that request in that far out.
Yep, that's July.
secured 'em?
You do?
No.
No.
We'll find out this. We'll find out this December.
Okay.
If we get them, and then
Certainly not guaranteed. There's hundreds
You're
of
on that
shows.
Blue Angel thing, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's happening.
There's hundreds of shows that buy for them, so it's never a.
How many
never
times have you
issue
had
it.
them in the 9 years?
all but one.
Yeah,
All but
six,
one.
Six
All but one.
times out of 7,
Okay,
and
fantastic.
we won't have a show without them.
Good.
So if they
So
don't want to
if,
come back,
if we
then
don't
we'll
get
do it.
if we don't get selected in 2028, we will not have a show.
What's the one? What's the airplane or whatever they called it that just kind of the thing that hovered that was massive
That was
like
the
years
Harrier.
ago? The Harrier.
Harrier.
The Harrier just retired.
incredible.
We
That's
what I
actually,
wanted to know.
We actually were going to have the Harrier do its last flight at our show, and we missed
And it
it by
retired
this-
that much.
by
It's gonna be at Missouri.
literally a week.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Seriously.
It'll be at the Museum of Transportation, though. So they're gonna.
How long was it around?
Oh, a long time. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I mean
long
that's the
time.
thing. So if I think of the air show,
It's built in St. Louis.
Yeah, I knew that. So if you may not, for those of you that might be watching outside of our area, yeah, St. Louis, give props to it because we have a storied history, by the way, with regards to aviation. Again, shout out to
right.
Boeing.
That's
But the Harrier, I'm thinking growing up and going to the air show, it was that and the Blue Angels.
Yes.
Right.
What did you hear from all the people?
All the kids, yeah.
Is that the same thing?
People
Yeah.
of the we had a roving announcer and would ask the kids or ask people, why are you here? Is this your first air show? A lot of people who've never been to one before, and so now they're probably spoiled. But everybody loves the Blue Angels,
Yeah.
and you have to think since the F-18 Hornet has been built in St. Louis. Certainly, there's thousands of employees at Boeing that want to come see
Sure.
it showcased, and
Right, look,
so it's
the
always
fruit
a-
of their labor.
Yes.
Right, to get so excited.
Always good to
What
see.
are you most proud of all the years that you've been putting this on?
Oh, that's easy. The lives that we have affected.
the friendships, the people. People is incredible.
That's not. We didn't anticipate that. I don't think.
Yeah.
I certainly did
No.
not. But when they come back to you after their careers are well on their way and want to bring airplanes to your show, we have one. Went to Francis Howell High School. Was a cheerleader there with friends with an employee of
Defiance
Ridge.
Yeah.
Miss Sarah?
She's like, one of my friends, I think, joined the Air Force. I think she might be bringing a jet to your show. And I'm like,
So came to our show when she was little, watched her first air show, wanted to be a pilot, signed up for the Air Force, and she brought an airplane back to
Captain Fatinos, actually the largest airplane to ever land at Spirit of St. Louis Airport. I'll be damned if she didn't show up.
Oh,
with
my
the
goodness.
C-17 and
Really?
crawl out of it.
Isn't that cool?
How cool is that? So when you hear that
just to
story,
see those kinds of things happen. is
Lieutenant
great.
Colonel Kate Hewlett came here with her dad, met Patty Wagstaff, watched the aerobatics, decided she wanted to be a pilot, went to flight school, got selected, and she's a C-130 pilot and brought a C-130 here and did an air refueling demo with it. Those kind of stories, like,
Richard just said great answer. Great answer, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
it's all about the people and the kids and the volunteers and then the friends you make.
Well, look,
along the way.
here's the other thing that you may not be thinking about. You're putting this on, you're having young boys and girls both that are watching this and then seeing a future that they would want to go into.
Absolutely.
Going back to the STEM thing. I mean, there's so many levels of that, and then wanting to maybe pilot that,
It's
wanting to
fantastic.
be a Blue Angel.
Or-
it is
or
fascinating.
Yep, or
But also, I mean, again, the ground crew, I mean, like we always say, you get this. We cannot do what we do and carry out our passion without an entire team. And then when it comes to the volunteer aspect, that's what's amazing. I will say, before we wrap up, and then we're going to talk about the wine dinner you have tonight, this incredible winery, from a volunteer aspect, for those who have never volunteered in their life, tell them what it does to your heart.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's emotional, especially at the end of it. You just cannot thank, and I still have 1,000 thank you notes to write, but it just makes you so proud to be, well, St. Louis. We heard from multiple stories from our pilots and performers that maybe first time in St. Louis, that we made them feel like they were home. It was like we invited them to our house. Our hospitality is.
You're good at that.
I mean, but no, all of our volunteers as well.
And it
So-
gets passed down from team to team. Like, we made lifelong friends with the F-22 Raptor demo team. They were at our house in our bar.
But the
at
volunteers
Fort
get
Lee
to benefit from that as well.
And we get some key volunteers join, and like, you don't get to do that.
Right.
Like, you don't get to.
It's
hang
pretty
out with
special.
them. We had Canadian snowbirds show up.
Oh,
We
my
had
goodness.
2 of the team members, and St. Louis loves their snowbirds. It's so exciting. This is going to be.
I love
They're
it.
doing a stand down and going away for a while, so this is
Take an applause.
sort of melancholic. It's the last
Sure.
time we're going to see them in the jets that they had here.
But then they flew together. So
but
they were
see,
actually on Friday. They got to fly
There's
together.
a special relationship with the snowbirds in Canada,
St.
which
Louis.
is kind of odd here, but we love our snowbirds. It was great to have them here this year and to have them with the Blue Angels, and they did a joint flyby, like you said. It's never been done before.
Really?
It's pretty incredible.
We're gonna have to
Very
seek.
special.
We'll have to
Some
seek
pictures.
out
We
and
got
see
some
some video
pictures.
of that.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have
please
great-
send.
we have some
I
great-
wish. Chuck was telling me he was having some friends. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need. You know me. I love to have video and pictures and stuff. But
We'll send.
yes, please do, because if you
absolutely.
can get those to me, I can show them on tomorrow morning
Perfect.
show.
Okay.
If you can shoot some
Absolutely.
things over
We
to me.
have great-
Again, as you can see, we're visiting with the Bissonnettes. Richard just said Vietnam. That good friend of mine helped me start Dude's Playground, and he was working on getting a. Does it say Huey? To come
okay.
to Dude's Playground, but he was doing it through Missouri, and they said they could not cross state line. Unfortunately, he passed away not too much longer. So yeah, he's over in
Yeah.
Illinois.
We've
Thank
had-
you.
Very nice. Yeah,
We've had
thank you.
Hueys before, yeah.
That's great.
So, okay, so we will find out in December if the Blue Angels will be back. They'll let us know, and then we'll find out when I'm going to test with them.
I love it.
Phil and Laura Bissonnette, I'm glad you were able to join us.
Thank
so,
you very much.
How often are you here for wine dinners? Do you come on a regular basis?
mostly.
yeah.
They don't miss them.
We're regulars.
Well, now we're going to be
Yeah.
friends and we'll be regulars because
We
we
get the-
just
Yeah.
joined the wine club.
Sounds good.
We get the
excellent.
backstage
Excellent.
table.
Oh,
Yes.
they get the
You can
VIP.
join us at the VIP table.
Absolutely. Okay.
Well, you've been here many times. You should get it. So.
So, Chuck, tell us a little bit about the winery that we're going to feature. You said that they're best known for Pinots and Chardonnay.
Well,
Can we bring them
that's
over?
what they grow. Well, won't we bring Megan in and let her talk
Okay,
about it?
we'll take a
San
break.
Giacomo.
San
San Giacomo.
San Giacomo. Yes.
In Sonoma, right?
In-
Yes.
It is.
Canary Sonoma.
Okay.
Yep.
We're going to visit with Megan.
We're going to taste their Pinot and one of their Chardonnay. You got to wet our whistle at least.
We need to wet our whistle. Yes. All right.
Right.
We'll have Megan join us in just a second. But by the end of this, I want 100% raising your hands. I'm here to empower you because you all have intrinsic value. I don't care if someone has told you that you don't. Today, we are here to make you believe in yourself.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Bonacorsi, and I'm the president and founder of J Bloom. And I chose Monica Adams to be our keynote speaker because of the positivity that she illuminates whenever she speaks. She's an amazing influence and has so much impact on these women that They are going to leave changed.
It's a constant education. Never stop being the leader. If you are given the opportunity to be, and I hate the word boss, by the way, don't we like leader more? Have you all seen that image of a boss shouting behind their team and then the leader out in the trenches? And I know there's a lot of people that are thrown into your paths, and there are people who try to squash your dreams. It could be your partner, it could be your parents, your children, a boss that you've had, but you cannot, from this day forward, I'm going to ask you to not give them power any longer. So we think it, we write it, we hear it. Think right here. Make connections today. Then pave that way. You now have the awareness. So how do you pave that path?
Your message, like at the end, you can be anything, but before that, be kind.
Yep.
My husband's a pastor, and that every one of his sermons, that's always within it. That be kind.
Yep.
You have to be kind.
It is.
Oh, you're fine.
Look at this. So there's an employee out there who still thinks of you because you were kind to them. Never stop being that leader. By the way, I want to be remembered for this phrase when I'm no longer on this earth. The greatest rewards in life come from the most uncomfortable walk. God meant for me to talk to you. Oh, it's okay. You, honey, have a lot of value. And someone's told you that you don't. And I was meant to be in your life today. I've always said, I have chills. Do we all have chills? God, I say, if you can have me change one person's life, then I have done your job. I'm hoping it's all of you. But see, she's not okay for whatever reason. I don't know your story, but I'm going to tell you they're wrong. And all these women believe in you.
To hire Monica Adams for your next event, email info@therealmonicaadams.com.
And we would love you to do that, by the way. You can check out therealmonicaadams.com for all the MC and the auctioneering work. And taking the show live on the road like we are right now, we are at Defiance Ridge Vineyards. You know Chuck Gillentine, but do you know our next guest? This is Megan and Dodds Denzel. Delzell. Megan and Dodds Delzell. And exactly, it's like Denzel Washington. Delzell, Megan and Dodds Delzell. So tell them about your winery, and I'm going to put your website up while we're doing that.
Perfect. Next word for everyone to learn, San Giacomo.
San Giacomo.
Tell everyone when you visit the winery, San Giacomo Winery. Third generation Italian farmers, fourth generation growing right into the family business. We have been rooted in Sonoma since 1927. The glass in front of everyone here right now is our Home Ranch Vineyard Chardonnay, which is featured tonight at our wine dinner here at Defiance Ridge. Monica, just like you, traveling around, taking the show on the road, that is what we have done with San Giacomo wines. We have opened our tasting room in 2022. So even though this family has an incredible history of farming in Sonoma County, they're really best known. Their entire reputation is in farming wine grapes for other wineries.
For a lot of other wineries.
We are the source of grapes for over 90 brands in Napa and Sonoma.
Oh my God, we're looking at, by the way, their website that you can go to, and I would recommend you do so.
met us at an air show, strong connections here to our St. Louis fan base.
Oh, I love that. You met at the air show?
We poured wine at the Spirit of St. Louis Air Show in Club Bravo, so that's what brought us here and connected us to Defiance Ridge while we're here.
So San Giacomo, again, is the website I'm showing you. And so tell me, what grapes would you be best known for?
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. He said Chardonnay and Pinot?
Yes, Chardonnay and Pinot Noir.
Okay, and so we're looking at some of them.
Yep. So in 2016, the third generation of the family took it under their wing to start the next chapter of their business and start making their own estate wines. So that's what Dodds and I focus on when we're out on the road, is representing the wines that are made by our winemaker, James McPhail, in partnership with the San Giacomo family, owned now by Steve, Mike, and Mia. They're siblings and third generation. What have I missed, Dodds?
Oh, you haven't missed a thing.
Can I just say, Dodds, it might be the coolest name I've ever heard.
It is the coolest name.
You might have to say it 4 times when you meet people.
Dodds, what's your middle name?
It's Burton.
Dodds Burton? I mean, come on, that sounds like an actor.
Yeah,
he is an actor, actually.
God, you can Google that name. There you are. You can all go find my sordid secrets.
Okay, we're going to do that after the show.
We just had our 56th harvest of growing grapes.
Congrats.
So somewhere around 48 years. they've been talking about it, but Steve, Mike, and Mia's parents, their aunt and uncles, they talked about it, and they said, we're not going to do it. It's up to you guys to carry that torch. If you want to launch a wine label, you can do it. We're just going to grow the grapes. And finally, they talked about it. They got James as a winemaker, and then they brought Megan in to actually launch the label. So she was recruited in to
This label's beautiful, by the way.
launch the label.
Yep.
And
You know, you and I always
started
talk
out
about labels.
2016 was our first vintage.
16, okay.
Finally, 2018, late in the fall, we started to bring the label out. It was going to be an allocation type winery, which means you can't get it. You're not going to find need of it. We had plans to open our winery to come and visit. 2019 scheduled to open on February 1st, 2020.
Oh yeah, we know what happened a month later.
Yeah.
So that kind of changed our plans, and
But you know what? Let's say something. Let's cheers to this, because there are a lot of businesses that have said, Monica, we tried to open and then we tried to come back and we couldn't. But here you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got chill. 6 years later, and you did make it.
Yep.
Yeah, it forced us to get out of Sonoma
Cheers to that.
very
Oh, yeah.
quickly.
was.
Yep.
You know, actually on that, it did exactly what you're saying. Get on the road and go out and meet people and spread the
Megan
word.
and I both know you can't cheers and not take a drink.
No.
Got it. Good luck, everybody. Keep that good luck flowing.
You know, part of San Giacomo was, all the folks know the more than 90 different labels that we sell fruit to, but didn't know us as a wine label. They know those big names, and so it was kind of spreading that word. It's like
You still have all those on the wall.
We absolutely do. Yeah, when you visit our tasting room,
really
we
nice.
actually greet everyone first with a display of all the producers that source grapes from the vineyards. We call them winery partners. Most of them have had relationships with the San Giacomos for 20 or 30 years. Brands like Rumbauer, La Crema, Frank Family, Flowers. I mean, certainly wineries that you see
That you all
in
probably
store
have heard of,
shelves
right?
around the
Yep.
country. So those wines are all made with grapes farmed by the
Well, I
San
gotta tell
Giacomo
you,
family.
I just took a sip and I was blown away. That's very, very good.
Yes.
All right, so you tell me, since you're known for the Chardonnay, what would you think would be the best pairing with this food-wise?
I want to say everything, but that's just because I'll say nothing and everything. Megan is actually the one who
Does
is
pairings?
she's the pairing expert.
Well, you know
for
what?
sure.
And Chuck says this regularly. He's like, I don't know. He's like, you women, first of all, I know, it's okay. You women, first of all, can pick out more notes. Look at, he's like, yes.
100% Chuck.
And it's more of the unique side sometimes where we're like, I'll say sometimes, oh, I could see this with this. And he'll be like, okay, didn't see that. But then you and your chef, by the way, are incredible. They'll come up with unbelievable pairings. Okay, fine. Then we're going to put it on your plate.
They did something actually amazing tonight for tonight's wine
So what are
dinner.
they putting
And
with it?
We have done dinners all over the country. Chuck and his team actually went to the San Giacomo family website and pulled recipes from Mia San Giacomo, which are really modified from her grandmother, Maria. And we're having Pollo della Nonna, which is Nonna's recipe, chicken in a pot. And we're pairing that with both Chardonnays tonight, and it's going to be out of the park. I'm so excited for it. When I shared that story with the family today, they were so touched that we're actually serving a family recipe. It's awesome.
I'm going to actually bring up, so we're going to kind of go through this with you, so we can talk about, I do want you, when you are thinking about going to wine dinners, to go to the website, defianceridgevineyards.com, by the way. So we'll pull it up for you right now and give you an idea of what you're missing out on, but they also have really wonderful dinners and events here. So this is what's taking place for you tonight, by the way. Here's the rundown of the courses. So you want to run through food and then wines together?
Well, two of the menus are from their website, so I think the dessert is also the strawberry.
The strawberry pie.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're just having some fun things. You know, I love to pair food with wines.
Strawberry pie, huh?
Yep, and it's he was working on that this morning. You know, I give the chef the menu, and he plays with it a bit. And normally we do tastings the day before, but we didn't do this time. So
Well,
I kind of
you
don't
put
like
this
to do
together
that
quick.
when
We're
dealing with
confident.
other people with wines. But
That strawberry pie recipe, you're going to love it.
Oh,
so
cool.
in Sonoma, right around the corner from the Home Ranch Vineyard, is a tiny little strawberry farm called Watma Strawberries.
Watma?
Watma.
Okay.
It's the name of a road.
It is absolutely famous. People drive from all over California to buy grapes from this farm
Really?
stand, and so
Those are the
it's
best
a family
stories.
tradition to
Strawberries,
go
too.
there. I mean, what did I say?
Grapes.
I meant
They
strawberries.
may have grapes there too.
The grapes are in the vineyard.
I know
I
they
got
have
grapes on the mind. All I'm thinking about is Chardonnay now.
Okay, what do you, again, there are people who will say, oh, I'm not a Chardonnay fan, or I only like buttery Chardonnays, or I only like Chardonnays that have more of like that stainless steel aspect.
They need
So
to
so many
drink
levels.
Chardonnays with good pairings.
Correct,
good pairings.
yes, and they just sometimes need to be
would help.
brought back to the table.
The old ABC,
Absolutely.
anything but Chardonnay, right? ABC.
Yeah, yep,
You know, I don't
yep.
like Chardonnay,
Yep.
right?
So we have T-shirts and stickers at San
That say
Giacomo that say, "I don't usually like Chardonnay, but I love San Giacomo."
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
we finally did that because we hear it at every single event and at the tasting room all year long.
Interesting. What do you think it
There
is that
like
stands out?
There's a smaller camp of producers now, of winemakers who are really leaning back into an older world style, more European
I would agree
style
with that.
winemaking, higher acidity, keeping
Yes.
that natural vibrancy in the wine.
But very approachable.
Sonoma Coast is very known for that. We were a cooler climate growing region, so the wines stay really acidic, you know, and
I want
that's
you to
just a
comment on
refreshing
that.
quality.
I want people
Now this
hear
here in Missouri.
people will hear acidic though, and in their minds are like, oh, I don't
That
think I'd
doesn't
like
mean
it.
sour.
Correct.
Right. So acidic means mouth watering.
Yes.
It means it's going to make you salivate and get you ready for the next bite of food, which is to Chuck's point, always gauge your wine with good food.
Well, and it's always sip, taste that wine, then
Yes.
food, and then come back to it.
This is
Yes.
a delicious Chardonnay.
Oh my God, it is
Thank you.
absolutely. I mean, I do like
remember when the
Chardonnays, but
samples
wow.
came in.
So if we come and we want to order this, what does this
Yes.
go for?
This home ranch Chardonnay is $68
Oh,
a
that-
bottle.
I would have put it higher. This tastes like an incredible,
thank you.
exceptional. No, it really does.
It's made in less than 200 cases, teeny tiny production
This is a 23?
for all of our wines. This is vintage 23.
Okay, San Giacomo. Once again, if you're just tuning in or if you're watching this later, do a little hashtag replay.
Please do.
If you've
Check
had
us
it,
out. You can follow
I'd
us
love
on
that.
Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube and visit our website.
And one of the things
Check
about
out me and Dodds.
our white wines that James, our winemaker, was really looking to have happen was our white wines age about 8 to 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice to have what we're looking for is really in that European, that style of white wine.
I'm glad you said that. That is what it reminds me of. Even, I mean, we're talking about Sonoma, but this definitely has a European feel. We
Absolutely.
were just in Italy, and it has more of that flair to it.
Yep.
Way to go, guys!
Well,
Thank you. Way to go, Monica. You're nailing it.
the whole wine dinner, as we talked with Chuck, this is, from Phil and Laura, the Bissonnettes. This wine dinner might have been the longest one in gestation ever. We've been looking forward to doing this for
Almost
more than 2 years.
I hope
Maybe
we
2 years.
perform tonight.
Yeah, I
It's gonna be
know.
great.
It really has. Like, you got to do this. And every time you guys do a wine dinner, we get, they text us, they let us know who's here,
Oh, yeah.
what's going on,
The
how
Bissonettes are
fantastic
your
it
most
was.
loyal
They
fans.
let us know
And
all
ours
the
too.
time.
They have the
And so-
VIP table I didn't
I'm
know
not kidding.
about.
It's like, okay, this one's happening, and so we are so excited to be here tonight.
Yeah.
So
It's an honor.
I'm excited. I wish that I don't know how I didn't know about this particular one. You know how crazy busy
I think
we
you're
are.
staying now, Monica.
I know, honey.
Well, they sell grapes.
Do you
to
have an
everybody.
extra room?
Oh my gosh.
Two extra seats?
I don't know. Should we try
Stand
to
on
over
mine. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So we're going to flip gears now. So we're going from the Chardonnay to the other wine that they're really known for, which again is a Pinot Noir, which you're a huge fan of. He's a big Pinot fan.
Oh, I am a big Pinot fan.
Now, I'm going to tell you about this. I used to drink Pinot Noirs, and then I went away and I got into big cabs and then
Okay.
blends and then got into big Italian wines.
Okay.
I came back and was tasting Pinot Noirs, and I'm like, I don't know. He just reintroduced me to a Pinot, though, a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a fan of a Pinot again. Now watch, you guys are probably going to bring me back to the table of Pinots.
Yes, we are.
It's definitely an easier wine for those of you that don't drink red wine. If you're a white wine drinker, don't you agree that Pinot's
this
is a
is
red
as
is a white
full-bodied
wine
as
drinker's
you can
red?
get.
Absolutely. It's a medium-bodied
Yeah.
red wine, very approachable, fruit-forward. It can have a lot of complexity, or it can
Does.
just be
It's like
like
a- this is
refreshing and
good
simple.
wine.
This is good wine.
He's like, whose wine? Oh, it's ours.
It's bad when it's not just a Homer palate. You say that. You really like your own wine. We do say that. We taste, we really loved your wines, Chuck. We taste a lot because we came here a week ago for your event here. And we're, of course, for folks who've never been here, blown away by
Isn't it?
the property.
Can you just talk about that? Because for those
We
of
have
you,
not stopped talking about
I'm
it.
glad, and I want you to take this back and then tell all of your friends to follow because we're on every other Wednesday together.
Okay.
Here's the thing: the property is stunning, right?
Yes.
The food blows you away because a lot of
Yes.
people think, oh, charcuterie boards. No.
Oh, no. It was incredible. We ordered the charcuterie board, and it blew us all away.
It's
It
the
was
whole table.
gorgeous.
But
aim to please.
it goes far
We
beyond
were
that.
raving about
Thank
the
you.
cheese selection and
Thank
the
you,
charcuterie
Bissonnette.
selection.
Here, why don't we pour and, if we're gonna pour now, we can have a dump glass.
No.
Oh, no, we're pouring
I'm
a
coming
Pinot.
right after.
Chuck, none of us are dumbing it out. All right, so now we're talking
I'll get
about
up and
Pinot
leave,
Noir.
But
You're standing right
I'll
here.
pour this. I'll hand it to Chuck.
Look
and-
how light that
But
is.
I
That's
want to
so
talk
good.
about the event, which
That's so
What event did you come in for?
we came in for, and Chuck, it was
The music.
for the Grand Illusion.
Oh, the summer concert.
Right, the Grand
you
Illusion.
came to that?
Yes.
My cousin plays in that band.
Oh,
We were in Birmingham. So Eugene, I'm so sorry we missed again, but my cousin is in that, and I hear
Oh, I love that noise.
that they blew everyone away.
They were incredible.
Yeah.
How many people were here that night, Chuck?
About 650.
Unbelievable.
okay. It was. They were great.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah.
And we walked around, and both of us said, "Okay, no one is doing this in Napa, Sonoma,
Amen.
in California.
No.
No one."
Now, here's
No.
what I'm going to tell you. We had our honeymoon in Napa. I've been to Napa a few times, and I love it. I mean, the scenery, the wine is obviously incredible. But I'm like, look, people have got to understand what we do here
Yeah.
because there's nothing like that. You don't have that kind of experience
No.
We
at
had the
those
luxury
wineries.
to be able to do it.
We-
Thank you
right.
to
Absolutely
our
incredible.
state and county. And
It was
Correct.
just.
But it's a beautiful thing to blend together
The
what we're doing.
community
Yes.
of people that you have
But I
coming to
love
enjoy
what,
the
don't
property
you love
here
what
is
Chuck's doing though?
unbelievable.
Because he takes the winery here and the grapes that we can do here,
Yeah.
but then does all these beautiful partnerships with wineries in
Right.
California.
Phil and Laura
It's awesome.
had built it up, and sometimes, it's incredible, and then you come and say, not so incredible. It was every bit of what they said, no, you're going to
And then
love
some.
it, and
Yeah.
then some.
Yay!
And literally, we walked around, we got to walk through the vineyard, and we literally just stood and said, this is not happening. It was so wonderful to see it.
I mean,
Chuck.
you got 1,600 acres.
Yeah,
on
come
your
back in
property.
here, Bissonnette. This is a party.
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah.
we want to have everybody
We'll
here.
toast note together.
Yes, please.
So-
Let's
So-
do this.
Love it.
This
So,
right
okay,
here,
tell us about the Pinot.
this is our Roberts Road.
This is Roberts Road.
Roberts
So
Road.
the San Giacomo's farm 14 different vineyards.
So the Roberts Road is pretty much,
Also
it's the
23.
very last vineyard, they call them ranches, that the San Giacomos acquired. It's at the very northernmost part of the Petaluma Gap, so it's a very
Oh, that's where my aunt and uncle live.
So a
Petaluma.
very cool area of the Petaluma Gap.
I love that.
It's a 100-acre plot. 8 other growers or producers passed on this particular piece of land. Angelo San Giacomo had 3 things he liked to do: watch his kids play sports, farm, and then drive his truck around all the back roads of Sonoma. Used to say he wore a lot of tires out. And a friend of his said, this is a really great plot, I think would be good for you.
I
Anyway.
love
He's already
style.
drinking.
Yeah, he found this
I
plot.
love this style.
They purchased it. Actually talked to a guy down the road that had a little hobby vineyard that had 250 Merlot vines, and he asked him, well, what do you think of this area? And the guy said, well, the vines get ripe most years, and that was his, his rousing endorsement. And they purchased it. They had it tested for the first time ever in any of their vineyards. It came back perfect. They didn't have to add any nutrients
Really?
before going into
That's
the
a-
vineyard.
that's a
and they
rarity.
actually asked him to retest it, and they said, no, go for it. And it was a little bit of a passing of the torch in the family, in when he turned to Mike and Steve and said, okay, boys, show me what
Show
you've
me what you-
learned.
yeah,
and
right.
they then got to plant the vineyard, pick the clones, how it was going to be, and it has then subsequently been
So
our most
is it
awarded
the
vineyard.
cooler climate that creates a less rich Pinot than up on the Russian River? Or?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
This
call it
particular
hang time.
vineyard is a much cooler growing site.
It is.
It's bordered by a creek, tons of cobblestone in the soil.
Okay.
So every time we work the land, there's walls of cobblestone rock all over
Really?
the vineyard. And it's picked about 3 weeks later than most of our other vineyards
serve
that
this wine
are
before
slightly
this
more
wine.
inland.
You would serve this wine before this wine?
Betcha.
Okay. So again, this is why when you have someone that truly knows
Yep.
that kind of background, they'll be like, no, do this
So-
first, right?
so-
And they'll help you with that. Okay. So he has been gushing over here while
Well,
was
it's
talking.
my favorite style.
I know.
It's very Burgundy.
Oh, good
and
nose.
it is really, really
There's
nice.
glasses
Cheers.
coming out from behind.
So once again, if you're like,
Cheers.
who's behind them? You missed us talking about the air show that you just hopefully had a chance to maybe experience in Chesterfield. So that's the Bissonettes behind us. But we're talking about San Giacomo Winery. Again, if you get an opportunity to taste this wine, you're going to be blown away. I haven't tasted this yet, but this Chardonnay might be the best Chardonnay I've
So
ever
Monica,
had.
while you're taking
Ready?
a sip, I'll
Yep.
finish the connection
Please.
here.
Yes.
Why we're all here at the same time. So not only did San Giacomo pour wine at Club Bravo at the Spirit of St. Louis Air Show and STEM Expo, but that's my Uncle Phil.
Oh, okay. Uncle Phil, we can't. There he
That's
is.
the
His
new
little
guy.
head is showing back there. Uncle
And
Phil.
they are club members and have been for many, many years.
So
with
they
San
had to
Giacomo.
talk you into,
So they
like,
are
finally
super,
coming?
They
Oh,
are
nice.
super fans, and when they were touring the vineyard with us, probably 5 years ago, the first time they had come out, they said, "Hey, we have this crazy idea.
Let's blend.
Would you bring some wine? Like, you guys travel around and you do wine dinners and you do festivals, and what would you come pour wine at the air show?" And we just thought it was a crazy idea, and it's been wonderfully fun. We've met new friends, new fans. It brings us to places like Defiance Ridge.
Yeah.
And so that is a deeply rooted connection of how
I'm glad you listened to your
different
uncle.
businesses can support each other that you wouldn't even expect. Yeah.
Folks, again, if you're just tuning in, it's a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, and we love when you watch live. We love when you get a chance to watch later. And then do us a favor and share with your friends and family so they can find out about awesome new people that we introduce you to. Once again, Megan and Dodds Delzell, and then we had Phil and Laura Bissonnette on with us. They've got the big dinner on tap tonight. If you missed out on tonight, that's okay. When's your next one?
July, the second Wednesday in July. That we just posted the menu yesterday.
What do you have on tap for that? What wines
you
are you
always
doing?
ask me that. You know, I do so many.
I happen to have your website.
Website.
Let me go to your
I
website
just
and
took the
find
August
out.
dinner over this
Save your
afternoon.
You just put it up for people to
Yeah,
go
it
to?
just went up a couple days ago. I just finished the August one today, and
Well, let's talk about your summer concert series coming up, by the way. So
we're
they have
sold
a
out.
tribute.
We're sold out
That's
Friday
sold
night.
out.
Yeah.
So Fleetwood
Wow.
Mac music, and then they've got the
We got
local
Hulu coming out
fans,
this
Hudson
week.
and the Hoodoo Cats, which are unbelievable, by the way. Borderline. Then the summer concert series
you do all this.
continues with Rockin' Chair.
Yeah, we-
Captain Bulkhead in the portholes.
It's a-
His son has done a great job
my-
booking
my-
like
my
crazy.
son are amazing.
Garden Party's going to be here. Then they're going to, if you like the music of Steely Dan, they will be here coming up on June 26th. Oh, Anita Roseman and friends, good. Charles Glenn, we love, who used to sing for you at the St. Louis Blues games. The John Hughes Experience will be here on July 3rd.
Our
King
favorite
Benny,
band.
that's your favorite?
Yeah, we
Scott
just
and
booked
Liz do. I love Scott, by the way. And then here we go. Here's the July Farmhouse
Here we
dinner.
go. I have to
July
remember.
8th. You're welcome. It is one of those 5-course amazing tasting menus. And they're going to have a Chardonnay with shrimp, avocado, and corn salad. They're going to do a little dry vignole, which is one of my favorites here from Defiance Ridge. They also have a brut that they're going to do. Ooh, a little barbecue, sweet and tangy ribs. We're known for ribs here. A little red, white, and blue, because again, we're going into the 250th anniversary of our country. And then we get into a Chamberson port, which, by the way, have you all tried Chamberson?
Not yet.
we should try it.
You have to. It's it's
It is about this color.
yep.
Oh, wow.
Have you had Norton?
Yes.
Do you like Norton?
It was wonderful.
See,
Yes.
it's so
We
great for us
loved
to
it.
hear that.
For Norton,
It's
yeah.
so great
Yes.
for us to hear that, because again, here the people that live in our area, they're just like, oh, Norton, they can't do what California does. I'm like, you guys need to give it a try, and he does a
Yes.
really good job.
Well, our winemakers do a great
It's
job.
awesome.
Yes, yes.
We loved it.
All right, look, we've got 2 here, and evidently we're staying for dinner.
Yes. You can have our seats. Stay.
No, we're kidding. We're kidding. If you missed out, you have an opportunity. They just put it up on the website. July, come again and celebrate the holiday together. All right, cheers.
Thank you so much,
Cheers.
Monica.
Cheers, cheers.
Get those glasses in here.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having
Uncle
us.
Phil.
Welcome.
Forevermore.
Cheers forevermore.
Cheers, everybody.
Exactly. Folks, again, tune in every other Wednesday for our feature with Defiance Ridge Vineyards. If you haven't been, and I know a lot of you have, by the way, I really appreciate the direct messages and the text and the comments. Oh my gosh, I'm just going this weekend. I can't wait to see this band, or I can't wait to try this wine. Thank you. Support those that support us. This is the best winery we have in our area. I am a little bit.
Hey, we just won the best Mid Rivers
Wait, what?
Mid Rivers poll, we won the best winery.
Of course you did. Cheers to Chuck and the team.
We just found that out yesterday.
Breaking. We got a lot of breaking news. Breaking news. And what else?
We entered all our wines in the State Cup this year, so we'll see how we do.
When will we know that?
Not to mid-July.
All right, we'll be talking about that in July. You'll be winning them all. I know that.
I think this could be our best year ever.
They're incredible. Folks, you got to get out here. Check out DefianceRidgeVineyards.com. Check them out on social media as well. Follow San Giacomo online as well. Interact with them. What's happening over here in the background? And then in December, we'll know if the Bissonettes get the Blue Angels.
Yep.
We will follow all of that and then go and support them. 1,000 volunteers putting on an incredible show. Everybody, no matter what you have, toast and cheers to you.
Cheers.
And remember what we always ask you to do, and that is spread the love of kindness. It's the greatest thing you can do in life. I'll see you in the morning.